Cape Town Mayor Patricia de Lille will remain in office for at least the next 2 weeks. De Lille says she hopes the DA can now find a solution to the ongoing political battle with each other. Next week, Friday, the High Court in Cape Town will make a final ruling on her urgent application to challenge the DA's decision to terminate her membership from the party and subsequently her removal as mayor. Yesterday, Judge Patrick Gamble ruled that the cessation of a membership of the DA be suspended until an urgent interdict against the party's decision is heard on the 25th of May. The DA last week terminated her membership from the party following a radio interview during which she said she would resign as soon as she had cleared her name. The party interpreted this as a wanting to resign as a member of the party. De Lille says she is ready to put her differences with the DA aside and focus on the interests of the citizens of Cape Town first. And for more reaction on the story, we joined now on the line by Xanthea Limberg, who's a Mayoral Committee Member for Informal Settlements, Water and Waste Services and Energy in the city of Cape Town. Xanthea, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Morning Live. Now, what exactly will Mayor de Lille be doing in office? I mean, we've had the DA coming out yesterday basically saying that this is a ceremonial position for her, and the Deputy Mayor saying the Mayor will just be sitting in the office and drinking tea.
Good morning. So yes, Mayor de Lille's matter has been heard yesterday and the court granted her an interdict, and thus she'll be reinstated as mayor, but only until a matter is heard on the 25th of May. The Democratic Alliance believes that this is only a technical decision and not a decision on Mr. Lille's actual case against the Democratic Alliance. And so we are strongly of the opinion that Mr. Lille has not won against the Democratic Alliance. He just has a chance to return to office. It is important to note that Judge Gamble, in his remarks as part of his judgment yesterday, indicated that Mr. Lille must understand that she will be taking instructions from the Democratic Alliance because she serves at the pleasure of the party. And therefore, she returns to office in a purely ceremonial role, and she will not be making serious governance decisions, as that power remains with the broader Democratic Alliance City of Cape Town caucus, who will govern in the interests of the people of Cape Town and remain to put the people of Cape Town first.
All right, let me just go back to my first question, Xanthea. What exactly will the mayor be doing in the office? As you said, she will not be involved in any decision-making processes. The DA came out yesterday saying that the caucus of the party will still take care of the happenings of the city. So what exactly will the mayor be doing?
It essentially means that the mayor has no authority to make decisions. All decisions will take place in a collective fashion through the Mayoral Committee as well as through the DA caucus at the City of Cape Town.
Right. The mayor came out yesterday, in fact, appealing to the party to put everything aside and work together for the interest of the people of Cape Town. Is the Mayoral Committee willing and ready to work amicably with Mayor de Lille?
Well, I think so much water is under the bridge, and the Democratic believes that Mr. Lille must still go. The people within her caucus, and this is a diverse group of people, have lost confidence in the mayor on 2 occasions already, based on a string of major and serious concerns. And the Democratic Alliance has built up a strong and credible track record of offering a government of transparency, and honesty and clean governance. And we believe that the mayor's return to office puts this at jeopardy, and we will continue to strive for a clean administration and keep corruption out. And therefore, we do not believe that the mayor's return to office is in the interest of the people of Cape Town.
All right, but are you worried as the DA in the city that this entire de Lille DA saga may have an impact on the delivery of services to the Cape Townians? I mean, there's a water crisis currently in that city and, of course, growing protests that we have seen over time.
Well, the administration is still operating, and we have ensured that that is not in any way hindered. So service delivery continues, and that is what will be prioritized. It is important to note, though, that yesterday's ruling is another example of how difficult it can be to challenge the status quo. But despite the unpleasantness of this drawn-out process, both myself and many of my colleagues who have been brave and bold enough to come out and speak about our concerns pertaining to Mr. Lille would choose this over the burden that we could otherwise have weighed upon our conscience every day for the rest of our lives if we hadn't had acted and spoken out. And I believe that we would choose the fight for what is right 100 times over to ensure that we deliver a clean and transparent and accountable government to Cape Town.
All right, I'm afraid due to time constraints, Xanthea, we have to leave it at that. But thank you so much for coming through. Xanthea Limberg, she is a Mayoral Committee Member for Informal Settlements in the city of Cape Town.